State Wildcats Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see, the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners, Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Oklahoma's offense will get the first possession of the game. They'll leave it with him. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. They ran it on first down, now on second. Touch pass on the run. Turning it on. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
This defense really needs to be careful, and they have to play with great eye discipline, understanding where the football is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if this guy has the ball, because he is dangerous in space.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way in. Leaves it with the running back. Shakes off the defender. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Kansas State quick to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking for a man. It's Lacey. Finds a man on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Steph.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And looks as if the offense was able to get back on top of the football, and yes, it could have been. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Now on the option. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Really nice run. This guy brings balance to this offense. It's not all high-flying aerial passing attack, too. You go back to Adrian Peterson, DeMarco Murray, Samaje Perine. They've always...
There he goes! Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Sooners! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. At the 35, he's loose. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next.
Breaks away in the middle, and he'll take it in and house it. Final play of the quarter coming. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Give to the running back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Get it out to the supersonic guy. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Snags it over the middle. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Sooners are on the move. Wants to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Harmon. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Looking downfield on first down. Got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oakland! Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Wants to bring it back. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Goes to the option. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Inside the 25. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use...
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Give to the single back. Got enough space. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A strong defensive stand, denying this man the end zone, and the defense gets the ball back. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a...
Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. This is a designed run. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
Back to pass. Got his man quickly. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Here comes the offense on second down. He might want another play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around to make it.
Oh, he's got some space. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Hauls it in. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Spits it out to the back. Caught over the middle. It's long. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Sooners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown Sooners! Fitted in the window for the score. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, running back gets the gift. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Wildcats moving quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Lacy. The short hands, it's Steph. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
The Wildcats lining up, just needing a few tough edges on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. They'll try to snap it quickly.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice...
Breaks into the open. The freshman called his own number and kept... Kansas State really has this drive rolling.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
With jet sweep pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not there. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Rides the back on the option to give. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Handoff from the gun. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
At the 29-yard line, it's third down.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. The screen, and watch out. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line. They'll move the chains. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you. Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Line getting set on second down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Turning it on. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Once he got some room, it was over. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Gets it out fast. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Looking to throw, it's Lacy. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end. The Sooners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And some room to work. There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Pulls it in. It's Harmon. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They're going to run it. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
They'll ride the hot hand. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Now the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Takes a hit as he releases it. Spiked it right into the ground.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Yeah, Yeah, and they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays, but this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Blasted as he lets it go. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. To the air, it's Lacy. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Wildcats want to pick up the tempo.
I know there are some people that say no. In your own territory,
got a lot of room to the right. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats! Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been...
Oh, he's got some space. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Sooners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Running to the left. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Gonna run it. It's Law. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. They'll go to the counter. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Makes the catch. It's stepped out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. They'll run it from the gun.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Dropping back, it's Lacy. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Picked up a few extra on that return. What a play by this defense to get the football. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Got rid of it just in time.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Wants to go up top. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Such a hard position to be successful in when you know you need 2 scores and it's under 2 minutes. The defense, look at them. Great job playing pass, understanding the situation, breaking on the football, and ending this football game.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on 3rd down. Quick pass on the fly motion. Plows through the defense. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Finds a little space. And that is how we will wrap this one up. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get